Don't sweat the summer. It's not that bad. There is nothing that could go wrong. I'll go through 3 prime examples of things that I used to be wrong with the summer and dealing with the heat, and now how I approach them now, and I hope it helps you do the same to make more money this season. So the first thing is, everybody says it's so hot. They're complaining about the heat. I mean, unless you were under a rock, you knew it was going to be hot this year, and you knew it was going to be hot last year, and if you're paying attention, it feels like it's getting hotter every year. So I mean, I don't think there's anything to bitch about. It's hot, so you should have been planning for this. You should have been saving your money a little bit more, knowing that times would get slower, knowing that some of your yards don't have sprinklers or they don't water their yards. Some of my yards, they are perfectly green and they're still bi-weekly, and some of them are even going into weekly because some of them grow the most when it's the hottest out. But some of them are dry, like my weedy yards. A lot of them perhaps look like this. So if it genuinely didn't grow in the 2-week span and they want to wait an extra week, I've never cared, and I still don't care, because if it was, I just flip-flop myself. If I was the customer, what makes logical sense for me to be happy, right? So I wouldn't want to mow air, and it's not that big of a deal when you have 60, 70 customers, right? Even in the beginning, when you have 0 to 1 customers and the one customer wants to skip, that's not a problem. Your problem is you need to go get more customers so you could get your feet off the neck of this customer and let his little poor yard that's already having a hard time, let it go, instead of trying to force him to stick on your bi-weekly schedule when it doesn't need to be mowed, right? That's how I look at things. So the first point is, there's nothing to sweat. It's a terrible joke. You should have been knowing about this. Just like in the winter, you know winter is coming, so you should set money aside. You should put parameters in place to make money in the off season doing something else. There's a billion things you could do. If you can mow yards, you can freaking do anything. And that's it. That's the first one, is you've known this was coming. You knew it was going to be hot. So next summer, do yourself a favor and plan better. Okay. The second one is I used to think summer sucked. Well, now if you work a lot in the spring and fall and you let it be your busiest season where you make your most money, the lull of the summer and the lull of the winter feels good, and it feels good to let the body rest. Like, I'm a solo operator. You might be too. Like, there's a limit to what we can do. It's very one-to-one, and people could hate on that. People could say it's awesome. I'm indifferent to everything. I think having a solo operator set up like me is cool. I think having a big ass trailer is cool. I think doing landscaping is cool. I think playing the bongos is cool. I don't think anything is lame. I think everything is cool. So it feels good as a solo operator to just rest. Like, if the customer says, "Can we skip?" I'm like, hell yeah. Like, I'm fine. Like, I'll just go. I have a daughter. I go play with my daughter. I go play with my family. I'll go take them somewhere. I'll go cook a better meal for myself and take more time instead of buying fast food, right? When I'm on the go working so much, which you shouldn't do anyways, but besides the point. The second part of this is that your body can rest in the summer, and summer's only a fraction of the year. Then you go back to busting your ass making all your money. So I used to look at it like, oh, I can't do anything. One thing I learned about resting and recovery that stuck with me is that the idea of doing nothing is actually doing something. Doing nothing is loose, right? But doing nothing is letting your body or your mind recover from all the shit that you put into it. Like, it's doing nothing and just resting, like whether it's taking no thought or taking a nap even, like that's doing something critical, which is resting, which is like the basis of everything, right? Just like you prepare for the hot summer, like your rest is like the preparation for your following workday. So that's the second one. And the third point of how the downtime in the summer could be cool is that you could use this time to fix all the things that irk you, or all the bottlenecks in your business. If you're not satisfied with getting paid on time and you're feeling like everyone's paying you late, well, either one, you could reframe how you set up your quotes, and you could tell them before you even do the job, when you're on the first quote initially, like how you're going to get paid and when do you expect to get paid, versus doing it all at the very end and just getting them a word salad and they're just like forgetting about it because you're messy, and it's not their fault that you're messy. Granted, they should pay you, right? But you could make the process so easy. You could already have them knowing how they're going to pay you. The link could already be there, or you could invoice them, or you could just do it after, right? Or you could even look into getting something like Square, where you could put a recurring card on file. Yard book, you could put a card on file, right? So you could fix all these problems. If you feel like all your yards are too big, well, maybe you should just suck it up and buy a bigger mower, or you should relinquish them and maybe set up a referral system where you can meet a business nearby, a local business, where you could become cool with them and you could refer him yards and he could refer you yards. Like, you guys could exchange, right? There's power in numbers. You don't have to be solo for everything. You could be solo operator, but you could still network and have people that you know that do business too, right? There's a lot of things you can fix. If you don't feel good, like if your body feels like shit, then you could work on your health, and you could, I mean, that's lame. you know what I'm saying, right? You could take better care of yourself. You could prepare your body for the next season, for the fall season. You could prepare your business. You could prepare the back end or the front end of your business. There's a lot of things you could do to just improve and get, because you don't want to do all this stuff on the fly. And also, if you're starting out and you want to get into this business, or you want to start mowing and you're mad that it's summer, you should be happy that it's summer because it's a lull. You could prepare yourself. You can get your business set up. You could get your equipment. You can get your marketing scripts down. You can get the ways you're going to market down. And then you could just push live, or you could push Ignite mentally and just begin come, well, September, October, November. Those are really busy months. You could start doing it in August, like right when school's, you could start advertising again hard, and then just expect it to slowly trickle in. And then September, October is the peak when it's raining a lot for me and it's wet again and everything is growing, just like in March and April. Those are two equivalent seasons for me. Sometimes I've even been busier in the fall, which is crazy. But you could just get yourself ready. There's no need to sweat anything for this summer. There's really not a problem with anything, I think, in business. Everything is just that opportunity to learn and become cooler and smarter, right? I don't know, maybe I'm too chill with it, but I just feel there's nothing to worry about. I mean, you made it this far, right? You never died. I mean, maybe mentally like I did, but you're still here, right? You're good. Even if money gets tight, even if it gets close to zero, even below zero, you're still here, and you could still, as quickly as you put yourself into it, you take yourself out of it. And I mean, to get 50 customers, all you got to do is just get one customer, then do that 50 times. I never looked at it like I'm not growing with my lawn care business. I never looked at it like, how do I get more customers? I just looked at, I don't have any customers. I want some. I'll go get some, and then I got them. That's it. You don't have a problem. You're just bored, probably. You know what you need to do. And the same way that you would find lawn care customers if you had a house that you just bought and you needed a lawn care company. The same way you would find lawn care companies as if you just bought a house and you needed a company, whether you go on Google or Nextdoor or Yelp or whatever the hell you do. You should just do the same way that you first initially went out to market. I mean, to get your company, right? For me, it's just Google. So I put myself on Google, and that's how I've been getting customers for these past almost 7 years now. That's it. And if you made it this far, I just want to, if you're a long-time viewer or if you're new, like, this is more so for long-time viewers. I just want to say, like, I've always wanted to make a video called how to ruin your YouTube channel because I feel like I only wanted to do things right and make my channel better, but I've just changed the name a million times. I've just like disappeared and got in my head and just wanted to not make videos because I felt like they weren't good enough or they bored me. And I feel like I was scapegoating with my channel when really it was just me being a baby and not wanting to post and just being real and thinking like, man, I kind of got lazy. I don't edit no more. I just kind of point and shoot. And even I think my videos, like my point and shoot, were boring, and the ones where I edited them and just took more time and just put love into it, they just did better, right? So I don't know. I just wanted to share that. I just want to say my bad. It doesn't have anything to do with you guys, everything that I go through, right? We're here for mowing and stuff, not my baby. Not me being a baby, so, or maybe you are. But the last thing I want to say is, I feel like I don't have the choice anymore because I changed my channel so much, but I don't know, a lot of y'all commenting, you still want Make Money Mowing to be the name and the base, and I don't know, again, like, I chose Zach Zebra, like, I got ahead of myself. I was saying all this stuff, and then I just feel like I was just scapegoating from just making good videos. So I'm on the fence. I kind of want to go back, but again, I'm not going to do it unless you guys say that you would want to see it, because I feel like I've lost the privileges because I've done it too much. I'm a really impulsive person, and I don't know if this matters, but I'm a Virgo too, and I'm just so sensitive, and I don't know. It's funny, YouTube, like, is the best thing and the hardest thing, but the awesomest thing, but the craziest thing. It's starting to drizzle. I should probably finish my work day. All right, peace.